Hi, this is Ramona Burchell.
Yeah, while at University of Alabama, 100-meter champion at NCAA.
Representing Adidas, 11-1-9, she comes to the final with Ashanti Moore.
Making her first senior national championship final in her first real year as a senior, Ashanti Moore.
This is the World Under-20 champion. She comes in with 11-0-2. Briana Williams represents Nike.
Yeah, coached by Otto Bolden, the 100, 200-meter champion from 2018, sits at #1 in the world this year as an under-20. The national junior record holder, Briana Williams.
The Olympic champion, representing MVP, 10-82. She comes to the final with Elaine Thompson-Herah.
Not just Olympic champion, but Olympic double champion. But since 2016, hasn't really sparkled in a final at a major championship, but looking to do well here and to capture the national title.
This lady represents the Elite Performance Track Club, 1084. She's the reigning world champion, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
6 Olympic medals, 2 gold, 3 silvers, 1 bronze, 5 national titles, the national record holder, second fastest woman in history, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and looking to stamp her class as one of the best in the world.
Shericka Jackson comes with the fastest time in the final, 10:77. She represents MVP. She's in lane 6.
Was considered one of our best quarter milers. No, she's considered one of our best sprinters. 10:77 ranks her 6th overall as a Jamaican. She's cool, she's calm, she's confident, and she's gunning for the national title.
In lane 7, she comes in with a time of 11.03. She represents MVP. Her name is Natasha Morrison.
Yeah, Natasha Morrison, 4x100-meter gold medalist in 2015, 10:87 this season. She looking to get a spot on the Olympic team.
Represented Mount Alvernia at Champs. Now at the University of Oregon, comes in with 11.06. Here's Kemba Nelson.
We talk about Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce's start. Here's someone who starts very well. Has to work on the last 50 meters of her race, but if she gets it right, she's very dangerous.
Burchell in 1, Moore in 2, Williams in 3, Herah in 4, Fraser-Pryce in 5, Jackson in 6, Morris in 7, and Nelson in lane 8. The 100 meters final of our national championships here at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica.
At this point in the National Stadium, year after year, is where persons stand. They don't sit. Wherever you are in the world now, wherever you are listening, watching, it's the moment, the big one, the Olympic champion against the world champion. At the end of tonight, someone will be the national champion. Set position, they're sent away. A good start for Ashanti Moore. Briana Williams gets up well. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce now steps forward. The world champion has the better of the Olympic champion who's battling. And then comes through was Shericka Jackson, 10:72. It's not as quick as many persons wanted it to be. But the world champion is the national champion. 10.71. Now that was just a little outside of what was the previous national record. Shericka Jackson comes through at 10.82. And we await. Looks as if Elaine Thompson-Herah came through 10.84 in 3rd. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Big smiles, big heart, big performance, and lands elite performance. Their first national title as a track club.
Yeah, another spellbinding chapter in this sprint saga. Briana Williams gets out very well, so to Ramona Burchell, but here comes Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Elaine Thompson tried to go with her. Shericka Jackson storms through to get second. The Olympic champion beaten, the world champion businesslike, eyes wide open. Elaine Thompson-Herah feeling the pressure, but Shericka Jackson comes through for second, and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce blasts from the blocks, the pocket rocket. Herah looking as methodical and mechanical as she's always been. Briana Williams, nice composed sprinting from the youngster. But Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the reigning world champion and second fastest woman in history with a personal record of 10.63 seconds, once more showcased her supremacy at the national championships in Kingston, Jamaica. The competition was eagerly awaited, bringing together top-tier sprinters like Olympic gold medalist Elaine Thompson-Herah and emerging star Briana Williams. Assigned to Lane 5, Fraser-Pryce represented the elite performance track club. With an Olympic medal count of 6, 2 golds, 3 silvers, and 1 bronze, she wasn't just seeking another title but continuing to cement her reputation as one of the all-time greats in sprinting. The national stadium was electric with excitement, and fans from around the world tuned in to watch this much-anticipated event. The final race included a remarkable lineup. In Lane 1, Ramona Burrell entered with a personal best of 11.15 seconds. Shannon Moore made her debut in a senior final in Lane 2, clocking 11.19 seconds. Lane 3 featured World U20 champion Briana Williams, coached by the renowned Otto Bolden, who had a season best of 11.02. Olympic double gold medalist Elaine Thompson-Herah was in Lane 4, aiming to reclaim her top form. Beside Fraser-Pryce in Lane 6 stood Shericka Jackson, the fastest qualifier at 10.77 seconds, representing MVP. Natasha Morrison and Kemba Nelson, occupying lanes 7 and 8, were also contenders for spots on the Olympic team. As the athletes settled into their blocks, the tension was unmistakable. At the sound of the gun, the race exploded into motion, with Fraser-Pryce displaying her signature quick start. Known as the pocket rocket for her powerful launches and small stature, she quickly took control. Her sharp technique and explosive speed pushed her ahead of the field in the opening stages. By the 50-meter point, Fraser-Pryce had clearly taken command. Shericka Jackson, known for her closing speed, was in close pursuit but couldn't match Fraser-Pryce's drive. Williams started strong but faded, while Thompson-Herah gave a spirited chase and ultimately finished third in 10.84 seconds. Jackson clinched second in 10.82. Fraser-Pryce crossed the line in 10.71 seconds, just shy of breaking the national record. The crowd roared in celebration as she marked yet another incredible win, adding to her already impressive legacy. This performance reinforced her elite status and added to her collection of national titles. Beyond claiming the championship, Fraser-Pryce reasserted her place at the top of women's sprinting. Despite the rising challenge from younger sprinters and the ever-evolving sport, she demonstrated that her blend of experience, technique, and willpower continues to set her apart. This race also highlighted Jamaica's deep sprinting tradition. The country remains a powerhouse, consistently producing world-class athletes. With rising talents like Briana Williams alongside veterans like Fraser-Pryce, Jamaica's sprinting future looks just as bright. As the track and field season progresses toward global competitions, Fraser-Pryce showing in Kingston stands out. Balancing motherhood and elite competition, she continues to inspire with her dedication and excellence. Ultimately, Fraser-Pryce's victory at the national championships was more than a win. It was another chapter in a storied career. As admirers and analysts reflect on her latest feat, the world watches with eager anticipation for what's next in her remarkable journey.